Okay, welcome back, guys. We're gonna be with another video today. In this topic, will be so today in this topic, I'll be reacting to a guy that from South Africa that's talking about marriage and what to do when you get older. And this guy is a real reason why we men choose mgtow at a young age. Why why would we choose to put up with these modern bullshit from these modern females? And this guy is a simp too. Oh yeah, you gotta have money to keep us. You gotta have money to keep us satisfied. Okay, okay, I got it. Okay, I'm expected to bring back the dough, the cream, what they call in Chicago, the guac. I'm expected to bring back all that shit, the fucking money, basically. Okay, I'm supposed to be a provider, a mind reader. I'm supposed to have six pack abs. I'm supposed to have be 6 feet tall, and I'm supposed to bring in six figures. So I'm supposed to put in all this work. What does she do besides look pretty? What does she do? What is she able to bring to the table besides her mouth and her cooch? What do she specifically bring to the damn table? This is what I'm talking about. Modern day females have no modern day females have no type of value to them whatsoever, but their sex. Yeah, this is literally the modern day females for you though. I'm about to play the video from this guy. You guys tell me what you think about this guy.
I am your friend, Dr. Charles Apoki. I was discussing with my friend, my lawyer this morning, some things that happen when a man does not have money. When a man does not have money, he behaves in such a way that you think he is senseless. My mother used to say that a poor man knows the dress that is befitting and what is befitting, but it's a matter of money. That's why he is settling for what is less than befitting. You will think that he has no common sense, he has no taste. It's a matter of cash. When a man has no money, he has no respect from his wife. Very few women, and that respect has a limit. Somebody rightly said that you can feed a woman for 7 years, 50 years, but if she feeds you for 5 months, the whole world will hear.
Why did Amazon send me $20,000? Because I use Amazon AI.
If you don't have money as a man, but if she feeds you for 5 months, the whole world will hear.
What does the sim say? If you have, if clearly listen to him, if you don't have any damn money, your wife is not going to love you anymore. Okay, doesn't that sound like a fucking whore? Think about it. What he's saying. If you bring home no money, your wife is not going to love you no more. You know, he'll say this is all females. This is not all females, by the way. It's only whores that's like this. You know, because like for instance, Mexican households, you know, like you can see that like most Mexican guys be short and they work as janitors, but they'll have a hot ass Latina by their side. You know, this depends on the culture and it depends on where you get your women from. This is why men are going to third world countries to get women, westernized women specifically, because those women in Africa have been westernized or Europeanized. You know, Western or Europeanized women in general are horrible. And I'm not going to say all European women, because even you go to Germany would be good. But yeah, for passport bros. But yeah, you know, this is why men are choosing to go places like the Philippines, the Thailand, and this is and this is why men are choosing to go to this is why men are choosing to go to different countries. Someone asks, well, "Hey there, what channel is this? This is a mgtow channel. So this is this podcast talking about stuff around the world, uh, late night stream shit like that, random stuff I react to. So this is why men are going to go to other countries to seek women. You know, soon we're gonna go run out of countries to go to because these damn guys that go to Philippines, they these men don't. There is no true love when it comes to passport bro movement, because even these women in the Philippines and Thailand, they just do the same shit. They'll go suck up your resources. They'll go use all your damn money, fuck you, and take your money. Or some of these, even in the Philippines and Thailand and some of these third world countries, it'd be pimps that hire prostitutes to go after Western men, or go try to go try to lure Western men to they'll try to go lure Western men so they can take the damn money and bring it back to their pimp. So women in third world countries will run a game on you too. But this is modern day females in society though. If you don't spoil me or have any resources, then you're not worthy, you know? This is why men are not participating in marriage. Where's your face? I don't show my face. I just got this profile picture. Some videos I show my face. My older videos I used to show my face. My camera, my camera isn't working though. That's why. Okay, why do you want to? Why are you so fascinated on why I look like? Oh, you could. Matter of fact, if you're interested to see what I look like, I got the BitChute. So in my other video, I got a BitChute link down below in my other video. You sound like a hottie. Shit, we got a fucking weirdo in the comment section. It's probably either It's probably Terry. Or it's probably Terry being weird.
Somebody rightly said that you can feed a woman for 7 years, 50 years, but if she feeds you for 5 months, the whole world will hear. If you don't have money as a man, your children will not respect you. They will drift towards their mother. If you don't have money as a man, the tendency for your daughter to have teenage pregnancy is high because she will want to leave that congested apartment to go and stay with a boy where she can watch television and eat a good food, eat good meals. If you don't have money as a man growing up, you are most likely to settle for any woman you see that is immediately available because you don't have choice and you don't have alternative and you are not attractive. If you don't have money as a man, you do not choose your diet at home. It is whatever is prepared for you that you eat. This morning, I finished recording. I went to check what was on the dining table. I didn't like it. I went to the eatery near me. I bought moi moi, eat moi moi with some rice and sauce, and drank a glass of wine. And drank a glass of wine, received visitors, and I came back to start recording.
Hey, just to stop the video, somebody's troll. Well, he think he's trolling. He gave himself away. Are you a cutie? Are you into femboys or trans? What you and about? I think I know who he is. This got to be Defender of the Truth. Oh, let me go block this guy. No, what? Just ignore him.
I can choose. I finished recording. I went to check what was on the dining table. I didn't like it. I went to the eatery near me. I bought moi moi, ate moi moi with some rice and sauce, and drank a glass of wine. And drank a glass of wine, received visitors, and I came back to start recording. I can choose my meals. I can choose what I want to eat. If you don't have money as a man, your temper is unnecessarily high. You get angry over little things. You feel that your wife is insulting you. If you have money as a man and people respect you outside, if your wife does not respect you inside, you see her as being foolish and you ignore her.
Okay, so if the man has if the man doesn't have if a man doesn't have enough money, now he's insecure now. This is the image that's projected upon men, you know. Oh, if he doesn't have any money, he's insecure. Oh, he's going to be insecure about his wife. First of all, there are some guys out there that it's not true. It's a thing that it's just a thing that women will use in order to leave a guy or whatever. Like if he loses his job, she's just gonna flat out leave him. You're so insecure. You know why? Okay, so if women are treating us men different because we don't make enough money, why are we insecure? Women are supposed to be humble. Women are supposed to be submissive. Women are supposed to help build a man's house. Women are supposed to help build women are supposed to help build a man's because a man runs the house and the woman is supposed to build it up with him. But a foolish woman pluck it down with her hands. That's what the scripture says. So yeah, you know this is so yeah, you know this is so yeah, you know the modern day females are utterly foolish. This is their mentality. Oh, you're not going to spend enough money on me. You're insecure. You're not gonna let me walk out the house dressed like a whore. You're insecure. You know, you tell her to go cover up. You're insecure. So if we're men are gonna be looked at as insecure, and you're gonna call us insecure, small dicks, or whatever, because we asked you to cover up, because we asked you to treat us with respect and listen to us, fine then. We don't have to deal with you. We'll just either we'll get our passports or we'll just leave you women alone altogether though. But I'm not saying this is all women. I'm saying this is this is the westernized whorish mentality woman. Now, if I would say go to another country, I would say you have a better chance going to the Middle East, because at least if you go like to the Middle East and like because there's some Slavic countries too that have good that raise the woman right over there. If you go to if you go to other countries too, you know, you depend on which country you go to for passport, you have a good chance over there. But we men are not, and this is what you have to deal when you get older. You know, it's bad enough that you have to deal with a shitty economy, and now you got to deal with now you got to fucking deal with a damn with a nagging ass woman. Oh, you're not making enough money. Oh, you're insecure. You know, fuck them. We men don't have to put up with that. This is a simp right here, a beta buck simp. Well, yeah, you know, you can't choose any woman you want to if you don't make enough money. You got to make enough money to have a woman. That's all it is about, is money and resources. You never see a poor guy taking the bus as a woman. You never see a broke guy with a woman. You always see some pretty boy driving the car or have resources with a woman. You got to have resources to date. A woman is not going to love you if you ain't got resources, looks, money, resources, and looks. That's all that matters. But your parents will say, "Oh, it's a Disney fairy tale where you two are going to lock eyes and fall in love." That's not how it works. We're not in the fucking Disney Channel. You know, humans, you know, like humans operate like animals. You know, money, sex, resources, and looks. That's all that matters to women, and genetics.
Money as a man. They don't respect you outside. They don't respect you inside. You start introducing yourself to your wife. Don't you know I'm your husband? Don't you know I'm your husband? If you want to prove to your wife that you are the husband, buy her a car. And no matter how spiritual they are, they like money, women. When I give my wife money, the way she greets me is different. If you don't have money as a man.
And this fucking simp ass Hamite is just basically saying, "Oh, but you gotta give your wife some, in order to get the pum pum, you gotta give your wife some money." But okay, that's in South and yeah, most South Africans are fucking simps. That's how they get down there. You know, that's why their country is going to shit, because they worshiping the damn woman. We'll see how far South Africa goes. That civilization is going to collapse. There's going to be too many weak men out there, since they want to worship the damn woman so damn much. Second, you know, why the fuck is this guy giving his damn wife money? But if you don't give his wife any money, she's gonna leave him. Basically, this guy doesn't even know that he married a whore. He's a fucking beta buck simp. Why the fuck will we be taking advice from dating advice from a beta buck simp? Well, but you just gotta in order to get the pum pum, you just gotta bring home the money. But if you don't do that, you're gonna be an insecure man. You know, yeah, and women will try to play that role. Oh, you're insecure. That they always tell the men that, but we men can't even look at a woman with a fat ass. I mean, if I was in a Walmart with my girlfriend, and there's like some big booty Latina, and I just look at her ass like for like a quick glimpse, she has the right of ways to say, "Oh, you're cheating on me," and slap me in my fucking face dead in the middle of the fucking store. Ain't shit I could do about it. However, this fucking bitch, if I was low on money and she starts tripping, and I defend myself and say, hey, and put her in her place, say, "Hey, look, you're tripping," you know, you're so insecure. Any little shit, oh, you're insecure, to put the man in his place. So fuck it, I don't have to deal with you. You know, nowadays, and doing that, you know, marrying a whore, you just might as well rent a prostitute. It's much cheaper. But this fucking guy is a beta buck simp. You know, you can't listen to a simp. You must, and this guy straight up gives his wife money. Oh, the way I give her money, she greets me different, buddy. That's not a relationship, buddy. You're married to a prostitute. You do know that, right? This guy's a fucking idiot.
A woman will deny you right to Jerusalem anyhow. It's only when she feels like that the gates are opened.
Sorry about that.
You must enter her gates with something in your hands, and then there will be thanksgiving in her heart. If you don't have money, your children are most likely, your sons are most likely not going to marry into the class that they want to marry into the types of women that they want to marry into, unless you give them the potential to build themselves, like as my father gave me potential to build myself. And now my children can marry into any class. If not, you will marry somebody that does not, you just marry what is available, and your children might repeat the same process. If you don't have money as a man and you are the most senior in your family, the meeting can continue, the family meeting can continue without you.
See this, and this is another thing, you know, if a family's built like this, you know, oh, you must make money so we can look at you and respect you. Your culture and your environment tells you must make money, or you must make a certain amount of money for us to love and respect you. The women, oh, you must make if you want me to be a good wife to you, make a certain amount of money. Your kids, oh, dad, you must buy me all these video games to spoil me, or if I don't love you no more, if you don't spoil me and buy me PS5 and video games, you know. So even you're gonna get pressure from the kids, maybe your parents. Oh, how dare you didn't fucking live in a bigger house like I expected you. You know, I don't love you. Me and your mother don't love you no more. And then your brothers and sisters treat you different. Folks in your neighborhood treat you different. You know, you can't do that. You can't apply pressure like that to somebody. That could fucking break somebody down like that. You just applying pressure to people like that. You know, like for instance, I'm a person that's stressed and depressed all the fucking time. You know, if I grew up in an environment, I'll be broken like that. I'll be worse off than what I am now. We think about it. You think about what this guy is saying. You know, it's marriage. The marriage in this culture is about status, and this is about status. It's about status, and it's everything's about status and about status and what houses you get and what cars you drive. This is literally modern society for. Well, I can't even say modern society, but this is this guy's culture, by the way. In South Africa, they do this shit. You know, that's why they get nowhere, because their culture is about okay, you must make this amount of money and try to kiss ass and make your way to the top in Western civilization, or we don't love you. You know, this is what, you know, that's why I have no respect for like the South Africans over there. You know, I mean, at least they do have a better ethic and will to be successful, but they're doing it the wrong way. You know, you build people up, you just don't tear people down. You know, I would hate to be in an environment like that where, oh, if you don't make enough money, or if you're not like this, you know, your wife, kids, and parents and brothers and sisters, your whole family hates you. You know, I'll say fuck them. You know, fuck everybody. You just don't apply pressure like that to people. That's not a good culture. What's your thoughts on transgender wives for incels? That's strange because somebody asks, somebody else that asks, you're a cutie, are you into femboys or trans? Matter of fact, I'll give you the guys the link. You guys click the link if you want to. Here. I think these are trolls in the Discord, by the way. I don't know this because this can be Defender of the Truth because he did ask, am I going live? Or this could be it could be Jay or Defender of the Truth, but it's like I really don't think it's Jay though. You'll know if it's trolling. Cause like you'll know if it's Jay. I think that's Defender. He has multiple accounts, probably just trolling. Then if it's not him, I don't know who the fuck it is. Somebody from the Discord. Can't join the live call. Yeah, it's a troll. Just go ignore him.
And all your suggestions are just ideas because they are not backed by money. If your last born, the last born in your family, has the money, he dictates the pace of the meeting. Even you will say yes, sir. If you don't have money as a man in a church, all your suggestions in the church committee are not taken seriously. The pastor will say, I know.
See, and the church is supposed to be the house of God, right? If it's if the church is supposed to be if a church is supposed to be the family of God or the house of God, then why then why are they demanding that you then why are they demanding that you have a certain amount of money? If they treat you differently if you don't have a certain amount of money. That's churches everywhere, but it depends though, because I mean, like, let's say for instance, I'm pretty sure Latinos don't even do that to each other in their churches. Like Latinos, they actually respect each other and work with each other. They don't care if like another Latino's poor or not. They'll still like show empathy towards them. Or like let's say if you go like in some parts of Europe, like Italy or whatever. I'm pretty sure they won't even discriminate against the poor people in their churches. It's like the South Africans, because even like the South Africans, the Africans always been about money and like kissing ass to climb up in modern society. Like Africans, like not the American blacks, but like the Africans in general, always been about money. Like the South Africans, because they because in their image, climbing up the corporate ladder in Western civilization is good status. Now, like people over here who already been through that shit, we just tell them no, it's a scam. This whole society is a scam. Money is worthless. I mean, money is worthless. Money could go up, money could go down. True wealth is actually true. If you ask me, true wealth is living off the grid. If you live off the grid, you get to grow your own fruits and vegetables, raise your own livestock, have you a family, and then you that's true wealth to me, especially like if you build a foundation, like you buy land, have your own livestock on there, grow your own fruits and vegetables, and have a business where you can have income to keep that up. That's true wealth right there. Do you think it's okay for an incel like myself to find a cute Latina transgender with a small cute feet to have as my wife? I would advise you not to, because you might get diseases from it. Yeah, I would advise you not to. I mean, you could do whatever you want to. I mean, but I mean, I mean, you can do whatever you want to. I mean, I advise you not to. I mean, you can do whatever you want to. I'm not saying don't do it or don't. You do what you want to, but I have nothing to say on that topic. But I mean, if that's what you into, yeah, who cares? I mean, you don't have to look for a Latina transgender. I mean, Latinas are easy to get anyway. So I mean that's just flat out mental illness. Yeah, that gay shit is just mental illness. I mean, they already got Latinas out. Latinas are pretty easy to get though. I prefer Latinas over any type of woman. Now, like white women and Latinas are good, and a few Asians too. But but no, I wouldn't choose a transgender over a Latina. That's totally fucking retarded. then you might think the transgenders are pretty cute or whatever, but they're fucking gross. Do you think it's okay to like trans even though they are feminine than most women? It depends on the it depends on the individual. It depends on the individual. But I mean, if that's you, that's up to you. If you look for more feminine, and then you can't get shit, and let's say if you can't get a woman, but you're looking for something feminine, then I guess do what you got to. But I mean, I have nothing to say about it. So, do you think it's okay to like trans even though they are more feminine than normal women? I understand some men get desperate out there. Uh, but you can't fall into that temptation, though. That's totally downgrading yourself. I mean, at the same time, I can't blame you though, because okay, if a lot of women are masculine or whorish, then you find a transgender that's feminine, but there's like tons of feminine women you can find too. Do you have money, or do you have money, or you can like travel if you want to? Because you can like go to I'll tell you like to go to like third world countries. Don't go to Colombia. You might don't go to Colombia. I mean, they might cut your dick off and ransom you to the cartel, or they might cut out your organs and stuff cocaine and ship it across the country or whatever. They do crazy shit like that. Those cartel chicks are hot, by the way, but you don't want to you don't want to risk the chance of getting caught. But yeah, don't go to South America. But I'll tell you, like, if you want to find an easy chick, just go to the Philippines. That's like the Philippines is just just a sex spot for Americans to go to just to get a woman. Like, if you really fucked up and really can't get a woman, just go to the Philippines. You in America with money, they always want you. Who's your favorite trans you have seen? I don't have any favorite. I think transgenders are very helpful when busting down holes because you can use the cock as a handle you to use. Yeah, that's kind of gay. Faggots.
Oh, that's okay. Elder, please talk. The elder that has the financial backing, like the Good Samaritan, is the person they listen to. If you don't have money as a man in a church, your sins are dealt with very harshly. You commit adultery, they will suspend you, expel you very harshly. But if a rich man commits adultery, they will use scriptures to explain it. They will say that even David committed adultery, that God did not kill him. If you don't have money as a man, in old age, you will suffer. You will suffer.
No, this is not my fucking grandpa. I don't fucking come from Africa. I'm part Cuban, West Indian. I'm not fucking African.
A man, when you go for old boys association meeting, old students association meeting.
This is my if this is my fucking grandpa, I'm fucking strangling this guy. This guy's a fucking simp. No, if this guy was my fucking grandpa, I'm taking the first trip to I'm taking the trip to South Africa. Once I reach South Africa, I'm literally gonna strangle the fuck out of this guy. He's like really a fucking simp. I'll be ashamed to fucking be related to a simp like this, a fucking grandpa. So that means I come from a bloodline full of simps. He kind of looks like you, brother. Yeah, you must be from Discord. You know what? Let me kick you. Put user in timeout. Yeah, you need to be in timeout. Put the other guy in timeout too. Yeah, you guys. I don't know where you guys come from. You guys can click the link and come up here. I don't care if you
don't have money as a man. your community uses you to do menial works. They send you message. That's why you must send me a message on +234 70 52 13 67 63.
Okay, this guy is basically selling courses. Okay, you need to keep your wife satisfied. Be a beta buck simp. Try to make much money as possible to kiss it to like try to make as much money as possible to make your parents make your breeders happy, to make your kids happy and to make your wife happy. If you don't do it, your priest won't love you, your wife and kids won't love you, your family won't love you. That's why I don't attach myself to no fucking community or nothing like that. But by the way, nobody loves you if you don't make money. Okay, buy my courses. I'll teach you how to make money. This guy's literally giving out the wrong advice for it, and that's why society's fucked up today. It's too judgmental. Why the fuck would society be that judgmental? Okay, the preacher don't love you if you're not bringing in enough money, but that's supposed to be a house of God. Your wife don't love you if you're not bringing in a certain amount of money, but she's supposed to be your wife. Anyway, yeah. Okay, if you're one of those incel trolls, this is not an incel channel, by the way. This is a red pill space. Are you okay? You sound like you're hopeless. Okay, these are trolls. You get banned. No, this is not an incel chat, by the way. This is damn, is that's all these people do is go fuck with incels? All of dude, I'm literally getting hate mail for speaking against the modern day female. You see how like these niggas just simp all the damn time, Like if you don't agree with niggas, they like start simping and shit. How dare you talk about the woman? Oh, you said something about the woman, Like these niggas just stay simping, man. Okay, so if I was a woman saying men ain't shit, if I just said men ain't shit, men ain't shit, I don't need no man. I'm a single mom with 8 kids. I got a big ass. Hey, come watch my OnlyFans. I'm pretty sure everybody be subscribed to the OnlyFans and niggas be following me and shit, but and respecting me, but all this other shit, giving away money. But just a person. I'm not even an incel, by the way. But you troll people who think they're incels or shit, speaking against women. This is literally the normie society, though. This is why I don't deal with normies. Everything's a fucking joke. And yeah, your marriage system is a slave system. Go look. The woman has more jurisdiction over you than you do over her. She could have your kid. She could take your kids, have your resources. Marriage is a business. It's not what you guys think. The woman could just Like this guy said, if the woman ain't satisfied with you no more, she could just take you and leave half of your shit, take half of your shit as well. You know? So this is literally modern society though. And then he's saying when you get older, you know, why the fuck will I get in a marriage and have to worry about that? Andre Williams, hello. Seems like a bot. He's probably. Oh, this is not an incel chat, by the way. If read my names. Where the fuck all these damn trolls come from? Okay, fuck it. The trolls could stay. I don't care. I'll be getting more. Bro, I'm not a fucking incel. Can you stop? These are robots. These not even real humans. I don't even think these are fucking bots. Who sent the bots over here? Make them mad. Make them wanna come over here and kick my black ass. Like even Tommy Sotomayor fucking got hate for talking about black women. Like women in general, if you talk about women, expose women, you get a lot of hate. Trust me. Everybody loves simps, and I never hate women. I'm just correcting women on shit. These are fucking normies. But I don't care. I'm not going to read the comments. What the fuck is the next? Okay, so the next subject would be about okay, so the next subject will be about the next subject will be about the Zionists that said you have no free will.
Governments and corporations but some governments and corporations for the first time in history have the power to basically hack human beings. There is a lot of talk about hacking computers, hacking smartphones, hacking bank accounts, but the big story of our era is the ability to hack human beings. And by this I mean that if you have enough data and you have enough computing power, you can understand people better than they understand themselves, and then you can manipulate them in ways which were previously impossible. And in such a situation, the old democratic system stopped functioning. We need to reinvent democracy for this new era in which humans are now hackable animals. You know, the whole idea that humans have, you know, this, they have this soul or spirit and they have free will and nobody knows what's happening inside me. So whatever I choose, whether in the election or whether in the supermarket, this is my free will, that's over. We need to come to terms with the fact that, no matter, again, this is where philosophy meets computer science and biology. Understand people better than they understand.
Okay, so first of all, there's a few things I want to point out. So Yuval Harari, this guy, Yuval Harari stepped down from this position, but he used to be on the World Economic Forum. Now, there's another guy called Charles Schwab. Charles Schwab is also another guy that says you own nothing to be happy. These are the same people on the World Economic Forum, but he stepped down from the World Economic Forum. So this guy was basically, this guy was based in a few videos. Had basically, he's saying what the rich people think about us, which is nothing but cattle to these rich people. He's saying this. So what he was basically saying over here is basically, because what he was basically saying over here is basically because what he's basically what Yuval Harari over here is basically saying is basically he's referring to the communist system that they're gonna introduce. Okay, let me go ban this guy. I'm pretty sure more of them will come up. I don't care. So anyway, yeah, you know, so anyways, this guy, because there's even another video of this guy. Hold on, let me show it real quick. Transhumanism. So what?
We are probably one of the last generations of Homo sapiens, because in the coming generations, we will learn how to engineer bodies and brains and minds. Now, how exactly will the future masters of the planet look like? This will be decided by the people who own the data. Now, why is data so important? It's important because we've reached the point when we can hack not just computers, we can hack human beings and other organisms. Now, what do you need in order to hack a human being? You need two things. You need a lot of computing power, and you need a lot of data, especially biometric data. But
yeah, see, biometric data. Now, why on the economic forum are they so interested in hacking human beings on a World Economic Forum? On the World Economic Forum, because these are the same people right now that's talking about getting a digital ID. Now the digital ID has been implemented. Now the people over there in Israel are so, because all this shit comes out of Israel. Those people over there are always up to something. They this guy is basically saying we should be living in a communist digital system where everybody needs to be tracked. Nobody needs to have freedom. And these are the same, like these people, like these. Okay, these are people are the same people. They'll say Hitler is evil, but these people are literally worse than Hitler. And Hitler fought against this communist digital government system. What this guy is basically saying, and he wants to take freedom away from everybody, put everybody on a digital ID chip where you be like a slave. You have no soul, you have no freedom. You're just a fucking bot. You're a property. You're a tool. You're owned by the government. You're hackable. You can be hackable at any moment. You're a robot. Say Hitler was evil and Hitler was bad. Man, he fought against this communist bullshit that we're facing right now. Hitler fought against this. This is what Hitler fought against. So this is the system that we're coming up to. This was made in 2018, right? But right now they're talking about the digital ID system.
control of data might enable human elites to do something even more radical than just build digital dictatorships. By hacking organisms, elites may gain the power to re-engineer the future of life itself. Because once you can hack something, you can usually also engineer it. All of life, for 4 billion years, dinosaurs, amoebas, tomatoes, humans, all of life was subject to the laws of natural selection and to the laws of organic biochemistry. But this is now about to change. Science is replacing evolution by natural selection with evolution by intelligent design. Not the intelligent design of some god above the clouds, but our intelligent design and the intelligent design of our clouds. The IBM cloud, the Microsoft cloud, these are the new driving forces of evolution. And at the same time, science may enable life after being confined for 4 billion years to the limited realm of
Okay, so this guy is basically saying, you know, okay, everything should be a digital communist system. Okay, everything should be a communist system where everything should be a communist system. Okay, there is no God, there is no Lord or Savior. There is no such thing as a soul. It's pure nihilism. Your life doesn't matter. Just be a government servant slave. The government is the only thing you get. You know, who cares? Big deal. Obey everything we tell you to do. This sounds familiar, right? Now, if I'm not mistaken, if I read the Albert Pike World War III letter, let's go see what the World War III letter says. The first war must, because Albert Pike World War III letter was written in the 1870s. The first war must be brought about in order to permit the Illuminati to overthrow the power of the Tsars of Russia and making the country a fortress atheistic communism. The divergence caused by the agents or agents of the Illuminati between the British and Germanic empires will be used to foment this war. At the end of the war, communism will be built and used in order to destroy other governments in order to weaken religions. Now the first war, because this was all written out. So all your world wars and this system, this digital system that's coming up, this was written, all this stuff was written out in the 1800s by the what you would call the Illuminati. Now your wars, because your wars, not all your wars are fake, and I'm not saying the deaths are fake, but the wars are a result of what happens due to global corruption. Now, the elites, what they're doing, the elites will they use these world wars to set up a communist system where they control and run everything. So World War I, which was Joseph Stalin and all them people, they were set up to orchestrate and control the and to bring forth a communist system. So all this stuff was fomented to bring forth a communist system. Now during the communist system, you know, we could go to the Second World War III. The Second World War must be fomented by taking advantages of differences between the fascists and political Zionists. This war must be brought about so Nazism is destroyed. Now, most people say, well, Nazis were just a white supremacist movement like the KKK that went around lynching blacks and killing all non-whites, and whites want to take over the world. But that's not the case. The Nazis were a national socialist movement. National socialism, that's what Nazis was. Now, what were the main goal of the Nazis? Why did the Nazis exist? What were the Nazis here for? The Nazis existed to fight against global communism. Now, why would the Nazis fight against global communism? Well, global communism, actually, communism is needed to bring forth the digital ID system. Communism will bring forth the government we have now. You know, you have Donald Trump sending in National Guards and making our country to a police state. Communism is spreading everywhere, though. You know, with this digital ID stuff, Bitcoin could be another reason for communism. If I'm pretty sure if you don't obey the government, they can shut off your Bitcoin, stuff like that. Digital ID, digital money. Hitler was all against this stuff. Hitler was against digital ID. Hitler was against digital money. This digital prison that we're in, Hitler was against it. So the fact that you want to call this man evil, this man was fighting for our freedom. Hitler was fighting for our freedom. That's why Hitler went to war with all these communists. You know what? And the Germans suffered before Hitler got in there. You know, and Donald Trump is claiming that he drained in the swamp. You know what Hitler did to drain the swamp? Hitler removed the apple juice out of his country. The apple juice, the orange juice, the apple juice, orange juice, prune juice, all the juices. He took all the juices and removed the juices out of his country. Hitler removed all the communists out of his country. Hitler removed all the leftist anti-family pro-rainbow people. He moved them out of his country. He took them out of power because the same shit they're doing over here in America, putting all these stupid ass people in power, putting people like Trump in power, all these fake ass revolutionaries. These not real revolutionaries. If these are real revolutionaries, we'll go after these politicians that steal money from us. All these bankers, we'll go after all these bankers and corporations and rich people if it was really a revolution. That's a real revolution what Hitler did. He went through all he really drank the swamp because we went after the juices, the communists and all the leftists, liberals that was against families and kicked them out of his country, took them out of power. And Germany was doing better ever since too. So yeah, this is why I say Hitler was a hero for fighting against this communist system. And the political Zionism must be strong, and the political Zionism be strong enough to institute a sovereign state of Palestine and Israel and Palestine. During the Second War, international communism must be strong enough in order to balance Christianism, which will be then restrained and held in check until the time when we will need it for the final social cataclysm. So yeah, Christianity was held for the final social cataclysm. They all they did was preserve Christianity. Okay, we're gonna make America a godly country, and now Christian they have to keep Christianity a little bit longer and cling on to Christianity a little longer to save it for the final social cataclysm where all these religions and political figures will fight each other, which is the World War III time, the Civil War here in America. And then that's when they're going to collapse all these religions. And during the social cataclysm, because it's a problem reaction solution, right after the social cataclysm, when the Civil War takes place, society collapse, you're gonna have people like Yuval Harari and Charles Schwab come out the damn woodwork. Okay, guys, all this time, there was no God all this time. There was no there was no spirit and soul at this time. All your religious belief, all your spiritual beliefs was fake this time. You you got no afterlife. You got nothing to lose, people. The only thing you got is your government. And if people don't believe in no God, if people don't believe in no soul or spirit, they really don't have anything to lose. So the only thing they're going to cling on to is their government. The only thing they have is their government, the state. They're going to look at the state as their fucking God. This is their plan, though. This is the communist doing, by the way. World War III must be fomented by taking advantage of the differences caused by the Illuminati between the political Zionists and leaders of the Islamic world. The war must be conducted in such a way that Islam, Islamic Arabic world, and the political Zionism state of Israel mutually destroy each other. Meanwhile, all the other nations responsible for the violence issue will be constrained to fight to the point of physical, moral, spiritual, and economical exhaustion. We shall unleash the nihilists and atheists. Now, why they want to release the nihilists and atheists? Well, it goes back to Yuval Harari said, hey, you have no soul or spirit, there's no God. We're going to be living under a digital ID system soon. And the only thing you have is your government. Humans are animals, so you're really a nihilistic person that believes in pseudoscience. So guess what? The only little bit of faith and hope that you have left in this world is your government. And we should provoke a formidable social cataclysm in which its horror will show clearly on the nation's effect of absolute atheism, origin of slavery, and the most bloody turmoil. And then everywhere, the citizens are obligated to defend themselves against the world minority revolutionaries who will exterminate those destroyers of civilization, a multitude and delusion of Christianity, whose distant spirits will form that moment without compass or direction, anxious for ideal but knowing where the window of adoration is. So a lot of people are going to be so confused, you know. Okay, so you see the Christians and Muslims fight amongst each other. All these doctrines out here. Hey, Christian, Muslim, Islam, Islam, spirituality, Egyptianology. I don't know what to believe. You know, what's all these beliefs? The manifestation will be a result from general religiosity movement, which will follow the destruction of Christianity and atheism. So Christianity and atheism will be destroyed in the pure doctrine of Lucifer. What's the pure doctrine of Lucifer? Do what thou wilt. Humans are animals. There isn't no God, and there isn't no there's only pseudoscience. So now since you people all these religions came together and fight each other and destroyed each other, you got all these doctrines out here, people fighting over doctrines, people are confused. People are going to give up their religious faith, and the world is going to collapse, and there's going to be a civil war. So the whole world is going to be collapsed. The religions be collapsed, the economic system be collapsed. So then the whole system be collapsed, because religions are part of the system too. So the system is going to be collapsed. What happens after the system collapse? people like you for Hawaii are going to come out the woodwork. Hey guys, this whole time your spiritual beliefs isn't true. There isn't no soul. You know, there isn't no afterlife. Humans don't have a soul. We're just animals that came from particles, and we evolved to apes, and we're humans now. So let's believe in pseudoscience. The only thing you have is your government. So that's pretty it. You know, you just live to serve your government and die like a communist. So this is why this fucking Zionist over here, he's basically saying transhumanism.
Science may enable life to break out into the inorganic realm. Humans are now hackable animals. You know, the whole idea that humans have, you know, they have this soul or spirit and they have free will and nobody knows what's happening inside me. So whatever I choose, whether in the election or whether in the supermarket, this is my free will, that's over. Free will, that's over.
That's over.
Over. Today, we have the technology to hack human beings on a massive scale. Yeah, I mean, everything is being digitalized. Everything is being monitored. In this time of crisis, you have to follow science. It's often said that you should never allow a good crisis to go to waste, because a crisis is an opportunity to also do good reforms that in normal times people will never agree to. But in a crisis, you see, we have no chance. So let's do it.
Vaccine won't help us go
the
to the
vaccine
test, of course.
will help us, of course. It will make things, you know, more manageable.
Surveillance, people could look back in 100 years and identify the coronavirus epidemic as the moment when a new regime of surveillance took over, especially surveillance under the skin, which I think is maybe the most important development of the 21st century, is this ability to hack human beings, to go under the skin, collect biometric data, analyze it, and understand people.
So this is the new system that you're going to come up to. Now, during a slave biometric system, since you people won't believe in no God, no soul, so basically you just say, hey, there is no soul. I'm a robot. I'm an animal. I'm a robot now. Since I digital ID chip, I'm going to obey my government like a good old communist. You're going to be a slave. You know, you drive your car over the speed. You're not allowed to drive. If you drive your car over the limits, since there's carbon footprints, guess what? You lose your credit score system. You make content like I do on YouTube. Credit score system is going to go down. Credit score is going to go down. You make anti-Semitic comments about the Jews running everything, which is true. They run everything. Your social credit score system is going to go down. Hey, don't talk about Israel. The credit score, your social credit score system go down. You make comments about the protected classes of people. Your social credit score system comes down. Now, your social credit score system comes down, you know, they're gonna say, hey, you know what? You know, you can only buy stuff using the social credit score system. There ain't gonna be no real money. You're gonna buy shit using the social credit score points. If you want your fake lab grown meat, you're not gonna buy it with real money. It's gonna be a social credit point. So you have to buy it. And if you keep on, and if you lose if you lose your social credit score points from not being a good old communist, guess what? You're gonna have to eat worms and bugs for breakfast. Oh, your credit score system is in the negatives. Won't you go eat these bugs for dinner? Now you have to eat bugs for dinner for making anti-Semitic comments now. You know, this is literally going to be this new society we're going to go to if we have a biometric database. That's why it's important for you people to go live on the grid. Living off the grid is true wealth, by the way. Weaving spiders. Oh, hello, hey Jay. How you doing? Matter of fact, you can come. I'll give you a link if you want to come up. You come up if you want to. Yeah, you know, this is the biometric database we're going biometric slave system we're coming up to. Now it's funny that Yuval Harari said we're going to enter a biometric database, and you got the digital ID being implemented everywhere. Because something is going to happen where people are going to demand the government to bring forth this digital ID system. You had National Guards being attacked by Middle Eastern immigrants. Now, what's going to happen? Now, what's going to happen when these Middle Eastern immigrants start attacking everywhere? Okay, we got sleeper cells attacking people in Walmart. A sleeper cell blew himself up in a Kroger. A sleeper cell has shot 14 people today in Walmart. All these people are going to get scared. Sleeper cell attacks happening everywhere. Too much immigrants everywhere. Too much theft and crime everywhere. You know, let's go blame the theft and crime on the thugs on the thugs in the hood somewhere in Oakland. Crime rate is going up. So what are these American people going to do? Hey, let's bring forth the digital ID system. All it takes for Donald Trump, because even the liberals will do this too. You know, go bring in a digital ID system. We'll all be safe. Because even the conservatives used to be against the digital IDs and all the I can't say the V word, but you know, like the shit that goes in your arm and you die of a heart attack. But it's supposedly supposed to help you fight the common cold. You know, it's supposed to be a C-19 shot and protect you, but it will cause you to have a heart attack. Conservatives used to be against that too. The conservatives used to be against digital IDs and digital wallets because the conservatives at least used to say, hey, you know what? I want my freedom. I want to own my guns. Now the conservatives are moving towards like a what you would call like a communist state too. Anything that Trump says to do, like Republicans will go with it. You know, let's have a digital ID system. Because Trump says he's going to make America great again. Okay, let's get the digital ID system. This is all tying into the system, folks. We're entering a digital communist system that Hitler fought against the communists, but now the communists are winning. The commies will come after you. You people better buy you a plot of land, arm yourselves, learn how to hunt your food, learn how to grow your food. Because this system is coming down. You know, this system is gonna come oppress us. The system's gonna come down, and when the system come down, a lot of these people are not gonna have food or anywhere to go to shop for groceries. A lot of these people are not gonna have any food to go shop for groceries. Not a lot of people have protections in their home. That people can't protect their families. They depended on the cops instead of getting them guns. People are not going to have power in their homes. They don't have a power bank and they don't have solar panels. People are not going to have medicine, for fuck's sake. People don't know how to mix simple fucking herbs. Take your fucking vitamins. Stop eating McDonald's 8 times a fucking week. Take care of your fucking body, for fuck's sake. Not a lot of people have drinking water, which is very fucking important. Not a lot of people know how to filter their own water. system goes down, what the fuck you gonna do? If you buy your plot of land, learn how to survive, hunt you some deer, learn how to butcher goats, cows, chickens, milk your goats and cows. learn how to raise eggs, raise chickens, learn how to arm yourself on your land, teach your wife and your kids how to arm themselves, raise your kids up, by the way, learn how to where to get fresh water and how to do it. No, if you learn all that stuff and get all that stuff down packed, this system falls down. You don't have to be like the rest of these people. And don't buy land in an overpopulated state. Like Louisiana is good, but don't buy land in Louisiana. The South is overpopulated. Any overpopulated region, don't buy land in. Buy land in Montana, some parts of California, Montana, North Dakota, South Dakota. North Dakota and South Dakota are good, and Wyoming, like the less populated states. When shit hit the fan, I want to be in a less populated state. I don't want to have to like compete against all resources. Then I think a lot of people, you're gonna have a lot of bandits. So if it's too many people, you're gonna have a lot of bandits. I have less chances of running into bandits if I'm like in a mountain in the middle of Montana, or if I'm like in a mountain in the middle of Wyoming. So I always think about bandits when it's like a crowd, like being in a crowded state or whatever. Like if you were trying to go off the grid in Texas is way too fucking crowded for that. I'm not doing that. Florida's way too crowded to go off the grid. I'm choosing Montana and North Dakota and the damn mountains. The Appalachia would be good too, but I'm not really an East Coast fan like that. But Appalachia is good too. But even Appalachia is too crowded. So yeah, the commies are coming for you. Learn how to grow your own fruits and vegetables so you won't have to depend on the commie system. With that, I'm gonna say good night, guys. Have a nice night. I gotta really go to bed and have other shit to do. But what I'm gonna say is have a nice night. Leave a like and subscribe. My other channels, BitChute and Rumble, check that out too. Have a nice night and deuces.